Look at these notes. Notes I'm going off of. It looks like it could be in a Hollywood movie. No, I've got it cast mold in my brain. The notes aside, if the one thing I read like one sentence out of it, and it said a black light, and that's exactly where I was going with this. If you've ever had a black light, it infringes upon other wavelength spectrum. And if you weren't taught what wavelength spectrum is in high school, in grade school, this is an important clip that you're going to want to listen to. So make sure everything that you're hearing is audible. What's inaudible? A dog whistle. On wavelengths, it's just like economy. People always are saying inside school, well, once school has ended and you've carried on, that they should have taught more about economy, because a lot of people enter into the business as a profession, the business school of business. I know I'm putting that as a bad introduction, and that's because I'm not part of one of them. But in any case, a wavelength is very much like the economy, because when an economy crashes, it's because one company has pulled out too many shorts. What a short is something that is like a staple, but it's in a plethora amount. So if you have a whole bunch of staples, no, this isn't figuratively, this is literally. If you have a whole bunch of staples from a stapler and you hold it in your hand and you spread it out like a whole bunch of jacks, if you're playing jacks with a ball and jacks, you've never seen this game? Imagine the jacks are staples, and you throw them out, and all the staples all of a sudden clink, 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 stab into place as if you had a stapler gun. These are now strongholds, and within what a stronghold has is a short. If you're a business and you have a stronghold in some place, then you're going to have huevos and cash cows. Cash cows can be places where people go and spend a whole bunch of money, and then if it's spread out over a lot of places in the land, you're going to have huevos in each one of those cash cows, because they're going to reflect a similar revenue, which is all streaming out the main vein. This is what shorts are, because you can base that main vein off of how good the economy is doing and make decisions in each one of your staples, because they're strongholds and you own them. When a company pulls out their shorts, it means that they're releasing all of their funds from all of their strongholds, because they would have had enough staples to influence locally or non-locally the entire economy. So they're gambling. If it's going to be the economy going to shit or the economy making a comeback, they're pulling out their shorts because they're making a strategic plan aside from stocks. And I'm highly pressing my finger upon what stocks are, because the economy is half and half within business-minded people. I heard a banker say if he's banker-minded, so he knows exactly the linguistics, there's a whole nomenclature behind banking, just as it is within the tech world, within what coding is. All of these people in computer savviness know exactly what coding is, and there's a whole world behind it. Separately, I saw a spring. No, this is to just announce what black lights are. Black lights are niche, and it's so important because when there's other wavelengths incorporated with what black lights are, it's ultraviolet, so it has its own region, so it's not going anywhere because it's defined with what other wavelengths are. I can think of like one other one other than black light is infrared, and there's only a handful of them that aren't. You know what I'm saying? There's all the wavelengths together is rainbow, and all light colors together are white. And if this isn't a Pride Month plug, then I don't know what is. Wavelengths, if only people knew more about them and attached them to the economy, you might be able to see where this is going. Springs. I saw a spring today and it had oddly similarities to what I was trying to describe earlier with how trees get you dry if their branches are set right. With branches set right, you want like a tree that has fullness in it. So it would be like this one branches that I saw had all these split ends in it, and so if it had a clean divide inside of each one of their split ends, it would have been a full tree despite it only having minimal amount of branches. This is a game within itself. But when it comes to what springs are, if you've never seen a spring on its side, and then you can see it waver up and down, smalling and largening, that it has a linearity.